back. I'm gonna go to the car and get my sunglasses. So when I step out into the sun, I won't be like that. I got a couple of accessories with this thing, and one of the things that I got was this kind of Arca Swiss adapter thingy, so I can put it on in my car. Let me show you. This is where I'm planning to have the DJI Osmo when I'm driving. At the moment I have a black mist filter on it. I just want to see kind of what the perspective is if I put I got like the creator kit. I have the mic on, and I also got this wide angle adapter. Let me take the Pro Mist off. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the wide angle adapter and show you guys the difference with and without it. I'm gonna put the Pro Mist filter back into the case. There's like a little slot for the filter there. So the main reason why I wanted to get this specific setup was mainly for better audio, because the DJI products just have this unique ability to connect like really high quality, good microphones to their cameras, and to not have to sync the audio up in post, and just being able to just run and gun like this is a really big advantage in my opinion. I thought about getting a DJI Osmo Action 5 or Action 4, but since I already have the Insta360 Go 3S, I kind of feel like I have like an action camera already. So it's not really adding much to my workflow other than just I'm getting audio straight into the file. I went for the Osmo because I feel like it's giving me a little bit more than the Insta360 Go, because obviously I have an inbuilt gimbal. I can do time lapses where I kind of pan from one side of the room to the other. I can walk around and have like a really stable footage. To be fair, the digital stabilization in the Insta360 cameras is pretty good. It's actually so good that it almost feels like it's on a gimbal. But again, it's mostly about that audio. I really want to have like a solid, good audio. Now the next question is, how am I going to use this thing? It's one thing to have like a theory on how to use it. It's one thing to have like watched a lot of YouTube videos like I have, but you have to use the product and figure out what way works best for you. And at the moment I have the wide angle adapter on. Usually I'm not a big fan of the wide angle adapters because they tend to kind of warp the edges of the image. You can probably see it next time I walk past a pole, which I'm about to do. You'll see the lines here to the right, they're bowing, they're not straight. And it's correctable in post, but I don't know, this looks just more natural, but this is not as wide. I think the lens is something equivalent to about 20 millimeters or something, straight out of the box like this. But if you put the wide angle adapter on, it's like 15 millimeters. So it's about 25% wider compared to without the adapter. But the thing is, I also got a Pro Mist filter. I used to have a Pro Mist filter on most of my cameras back in the day. I've kind of changed it up a little bit now because I feel like Pro Mist is just being used so much. But what it did for me and what it does really well is just kind of take away that digital edge. I feel like digital content just looks really sharp and perfect, and there's no soul in it. It's just not a very interesting image to look at. When the highlights bloom a little bit and maybe the sharpness of the skin is just reduced a little bit with the filter, it's just a more appealing image. And I think I would actually prefer to have the Pro Mist filter on as opposed to the wide angle adapter. But then again, when I'm walking around just like now and showing you guys around, I feel like having a more wide angle lens will actually be more beneficial than having, say, a more organic or more beautiful looking image. If I need to take something beautiful I'll use one of my big cameras. I'll use my Sony CVE1, like a full frame, like straight up designated camera. And but still at the same time, it's these cameras are getting really powerful. Like these two small pocket cameras are getting to the point where it's really possible to use them in straight up like professional contexts. There's a new restaurant here. The first camera that I got was a film camera that my dad gave me. My dad was really into photography as a young man. He spent, when he was like in his early 20s, he spent like a whole summer working, and he used his wages to buy a camera and a Voigtlander lens with it, and he really enjoyed it. So he kind of instilled this interest in me by giving me like a point and shoot camera when I think I was 7 or 8 when he gave me my first camera. And yeah, I think around that time, maybe in 2004, I ended up buying my first DSLR. And that camera is going to be the subject of next video. I'm gonna try to keep this one relatively short and simple because I'm just kind of testing out the footage in the Osmo Pocket. Thanks a lot for sticking by, guys, and see you soon again.